Obesity is on the rise, but apparently not just for humans. Here are the top 10 fattest wild animals ever seen. Number 10. The fattest squirrel. This massive squirrel was discovered at Morro Rock State Preserve. The preserve is near Santa Barbara, California, and the squirrel was originally photographed by Marina van der Linden. The squirrel is a western gray squirrel, which is an arboreal rodent that is native to the western coast of the United States and Mexico. They generally weigh around 2 pounds, but this squirrel clearly tips the scale. Although the western gray squirrel is the largest native tree squirrel in the coastal United States, this squirrel is extra large. The squirrel has been overfed by tourists, causing it to grow to twice the average size of a squirrel. And although it lives with other overweight squirrels, which have also been overfed, this squirrel is easily the fattest one around. Number 9. The fattest raccoon. The world's fattest raccoon is named Bandit, and has been granted the title of the world's fattest raccoon by the Guinness World Book of Records. His obesity stems from a thyroid problem, and when he was found in the wilderness as a baby, he was already overweight. From there, the baby raccoon was adopted by a dog and raised as a puppy, before a woman in Palmerton, Pennsylvania decided to take in the enormous raccoon. Bandit died in 2004, and at the time of his death, he weighed a whopping 75 pounds. Number 8. The fattest penguins. Penguins are supposed to be plump. They need to store fat to keep warm in their harsh climates. However, a plethora of plump penguins has been popping up on social media lately, leading scientists to wonder what is causing this onslaught of penguin obesity. Among some of the most famous photos are the fat king penguin chick, which is a huge and fluffy penguin, and the supersized, morbidly obese penguins. And where some of these obese penguins have been found in their natural habitat in the wild, there are also a lot of fat penguins found in zoos all over the world. Clearly, the penguins in the zoo are being somewhat overfed, which can easily account for their obesity. But what about the penguins in the wild? Are some of them just naturally fatter than others? No one knows for sure, but one thing is certain. These overweight penguins are among some of the plumpest animals in the world. Before we move on, be sure to subscribe to Daily Top 10s with notifications on. Number 7. Fattest cat, liger. Hercules is not only fat, he's famous. Hercules is a liger, which is a cross between a lion and a tiger. Hercules lives at Myrtle Beach Safari, which is a wildlife reserve in South Carolina. The massive fat cat weighs a staggering 922 pounds. Hercules maintains his weight by eating 30 pounds of meat a day. He also drinks several liters of water. Although ligers are generally larger than both their counterparts, lions and tigers, Hercules is especially large. Hercules made his way into the Guinness World Book of Records in 2014 when he was declared the world's largest living cat. Number 6. The fat rat. This wild rat was so fat that it got stuck in a sewer cover. The rat was found lodged in a manhole cover in the town of Bensheim, Germany. The rat, underestimating its own size, tried to squeeze through a hole that was just too small to accommodate its overweight body. The Auerbach volunteer firefighters were called to help remove the fat rat from the grate. The Rhein-Neckar Animal Rescue Team was also a part of the 8-man rescue mission. The rat had been able to get its head and top half through, but it couldn't squeeze past its hips. Rats rely on their whiskers to tell them which holes they can fit through, but apparently obese rats can't rely on their whiskers, as this rat severely misjudged the size of the hole in relation to his weight. The rat was saved though, and released back into the wild, where he is now free to eat as much as he wants. Number 5. The fattest lion. It's not uncommon for an animal to be overweight in the wild. This is because most animals need to hunt for food to survive, which gives them plenty of exercise and keeps them lean. Furthermore, for most animals, food sources are not overly abundant. Lions, for example, can live in places where it's hard to find food, which is why pictures of a fat lion in their natural habitat is so startling. Several pictures of fat lions have made their way to popular social media sites such as Pinterest and YouTube. These overweight lions have huge bellies that hang loosely from their frames. The pictures are in sharp contrast to what we expect to see from a lion. Known for their strength, beauty, and grace, it is strange to see a lion that is overweight. Little is known about these rare and chunky lions. But some scientists suggest that these obese lions are simply lazier than other lions, and that they are possibly more aggressive when it comes to feeding, allowing them a larger portion than the rest of the pride. Number 4. The fattest orangutan. Oshine is the world's fattest orangutan, and at one point this overweight orangutan weighed close to 165 pounds. She has since lost 55 pounds though, due to a strict diet. She is a Bornean orangutan and was transferred to the Monkey World Ape Rescue Center in the UK, where she was immediately put on a proper diet of fresh fruit and vegetables. Since she was eating what she was designed to eat, her weight loss was pretty speedy. She has adjusted well to her new home, but workers at the rescue center would still like to see her lose some more weight, as obesity can cause high blood pressure, diabetes, and cardiovascular disease in orangutans. This could cause significant health problems for Oshine if left untreated. Number 3. The fattest sea lion. Pancho the sea lion lives in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. He is affectionately known by locals as King of the Sea Lions and Lord of all Sea Woofers. He has also been dubbed the fattest sea lion you'll ever see. He lives in an area full of fat sea lions, but Pancho is especially fat because he has devised a clever way of procuring food. Fishermen in the area are known to toss food to the sea lions, but Pancho, not wanting to fight for his food, simply hops aboard the back of the fishing boats. This delights the fishermen, who then feed Pancho a lot more than they should. Because Pancho eats so much, he has clearly become obese. In fact, Pancho is currently the largest sea lion in the world. Number 2. The tubby tigers. Photos of the tubby tigers of the Siberian Tiger Park in northeast China's Harbin province have made their rounds on social media. The overweight tigers are a cause of concern for animal activists, as the tigers are clearly far too fat. However, park officials have argued that the tigers are perfectly normal and that they put on weight for the winter. The tigers live in a climate that can be very cold, and park officials claim that the tigers need the extra fat to help them stay warm. Animal activists, though, aren't buying it. They are accusing the park owners of overfeeding and under-exercising the tigers. The Siberian Tiger Park is a massive park that spans 1 million square meters and is home to about 800 Siberian tigers. The park was built to breed and protect this beautiful endangered species. However, the tubby tigers of the Siberian Tiger Park are far fatter than their wild counterparts. So people are demanding that the overweight tigers be put on a strict diet so that they can maintain a healthy weight. Number 1. Uncle Fatty the monkey. Uncle Fatty used to live in the streets of Bangkok's coastal Bangkok Tien district before he was captured and sent to a fat farm to lose weight. This massively obese monkey weighed an unbelievable 59 pounds when he was caught. The average weight for a macaque is between 17 and 22 pounds, so he literally weighed 3 times as much as he should have. Uncle Fatty spent most of his days scavenging for food at the local foods markets, and he gained so much weight that his belly literally dragged on the ground. His weight loss program was successful, and the obese monkey was able to drop 4.5 pounds. This was enough to allow him to be released back into the wild, although some scientists believe that it's highly likely that he will just revert to his old eating habits and pack the pounds back on. In either case, his colossus weight has secured Uncle Fatty the top spot on our list of the 10 fattest wild animals. Check out our previous videos on the top 10 countries where Google Maps has different borders and the top 10 amazing hovercraft prototypes. And remember to subscribe to Daily Top 10s with notifications on so you don't miss any of our videos.